everyone, my name is Melissa from OPT and Pathos Physical Therapy. Today I'm going to be showing you a workout for our seniors that are stuck at home. Something that you can do easily sitting or standing depending on how strong and stable that you feel. We will be using a light weight if you have one, or a water bottle, soup can, anything like that works well, or you can go with no weight at all. So let's get started. Okay, the first exercise that we're going to do, I'll show you sitting first. We're going to take our opposite hand and our opposite knee and lift them up. You're going to act as if you're reaching up, grabbing something out of a shelf. Good, so reach nice and high. Lift those knees nice and high. Now, if you're standing, same thing. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Good, we're going to keep this going. Get our bodies nice and warm. That's it. Keep your back up nice and tall. Keep your abdominals nice and tight. Good, keep it going. You have about 10 more seconds. Good. Okay. The next exercise, I'm going to show you sitting first. So we're going to clasp our hands together. We're going to take them out in front of us. And we're going to rotate to one side and then the other. Rotate and rotate. Good. So this is seated. Now your back should be away from the back of the chair. If you're standing with me, same thing, feet are wide. But now we're rotating side to side, staying up nice and tall. Good. Let your shoulders go, let that head go. Get as much rotation as you can. That's it. Keep going. Go as slow or as fast as you feel comfortable. Good. One more each side. Nice. Okay. Next one. Sitting in the chair, if you're sitting. We're going to start just fast feet on the floor, okay? So just like you're jogging. So again, with this, you're using your core to keep you up nice and tall, and that back should be away from the back of the chair. Now, if you're standing, quick little feet marching in place. Good, keep going. That's it. Keep going. About 15 seconds left. Sitting or standing. Good. And rest. Okay, next exercise. We are all going to sit down. So sitting in that chair, we're going to take our arms down, reach towards our feet, and then come back up nice and tall. So reach down towards our feet, come back up nice and tall. All the way down and back up. Reach down and back up. Now with this, you want to make sure that that back is staying straight as you come down. Don't let it round over. Reach all the way down and back up. Down and back up. Down and back up. Good. A few more. Reaching forward and back up. Down, back up. Good. One more. Good. Okay. The next one. Again, again, this one you can do standing as well, but this one might be better to do sitting just to be on the safe side. We're going to take our hands up behind our ears, nice and light. We're going to lift our opposite knee to our opposite elbow using those core muscles, those abdominal muscles. Okay, so this is the seated version. Keep going. If you're standing, okay, a modified version. The elbow doesn't quite go all the way to the knee, just to keep us more stable. Good. Come up nice and tall in between each one. That's it, good. A few more. One more each side. Good. Okay, next exercise. I'll show you the seated version first. So we're going to take, if you have that weight, if you're using a weight, you're going to reach it up to one side and then come down to the other side. Okay, so reach up, reach out to the outside of the foot, up and down, up and down. So again, getting a little bit of rotation with this. If you're standing, reach up, down to the other side, up and down, up and down. Good. Reach up to that shelf, put it down on the floor, up and down, up and down, up and down. 5 more, up and down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Take a little rest, and then we'll do that same thing on the other side. As with any of these exercises, rest when you need. Okay, nice deep inhale. And exhale. Okay, so we're going to reach up to one side, the other side from what we reached last time, and then down to the floor. Reach up and down, up and down. That's the seated. Okay, if you're standing, same thing. Up, down, up. Good. Rotate those hips a little. Push and down. Push and down. Push. Good. Good, let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay, we're going to put that weight down. Next exercise, I'm going to call this a windmill. So sitting in our chair, we're going to start with our arms nice and wide. We're going to come down and touch our opposite toe, and then come back up. Opposite toe, back up. Okay, so again, our backs are away from the chair. We're coming down to our toe and back up. Good. Try to keep that back as straight as you can. So standing, keep going. You're going to tap, same thing. If you can't quite reach your toes, tap your knee and back up. Okay, keep going. Stop and rest if you need, and then join back in. Good, about 10 seconds. One more each side. if you have that weight, we're going to use that for the next exercise. Again, seated or standing, you're going to take that weight in your hand, you're going to come down to one hip, and then you're going to bring it up over the other shoulder, okay, just like you're tossing a sack of potatoes up there. So we're rotating up and throwing over, up, throwing over. Good, now if you're standing, same thing, up, feet should be wide, knees slightly bent. Good, toss that bag right over your shoulders. Again, this can be done with or without a weight. If the weight's too much, just put it down, keep doing the movement. Good, a few more. One more. Okay, take a little rest, and then we'll do the other side. So same thing, I'll show you seated first. So knees are about hip width apart, weight down to one hip, up over the other shoulder, up over the other shoulder. Let your shoulders fall forward a little bit as you come down to that hip. Good. My standing people work up and down, up and down. Good. Up and down. Few more. Let's do two more. Good. Okay. We're going to put that weight down. Okay. Next exercise, hands are behind the head again. Feet are hip width apart. Okay, we're away from the back of that chair. We're going to tilt forward at our hips and then come back up nice and tall. Tilt forward at the hips and then come back up nice and tall. So it looks like this. Forward at the hips, back is straight, up nice and tall. Forward, back up. Forward, back up. If you're standing, same thing. Knees slightly bent, we come forward, we come back up. Forward, back up. That back stays nice and straight. Good. Down and lift. Down and lift. Good. Use those glutes and those hamstrings to help you up. Good. Let's do two more. Last one. Good. Okay. Next exercise. It's a two-part move. We're going to start with our arm down by our side, with or without the weight. We're going to bring that elbow, or that hand up to our shoulder rather. From there, we're pressing up to the ceiling, coming back down, and lowering all the way. So bend that elbow, press up, down, and down. Bend, straighten, down, and down. If you're standing, same thing. Good. Bend that elbow, press up, and down. Bend, press up, and down. Again, this can be done with or without that weight. Bend, press up, down, and down. Two more. Last one. Good. Okay, switching to the other side. Same thing for my seated people. We're bending, pressing up, back down, and down. Bend, press up, down, and down. Bend, press up, down, and down. Bend, press up. Good. If you're standing, keep going. going, same thing. Down, down, bend, press up, down, down, bend, press up, down, down, bend, press up. Good, let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. Okay, that can go down. So this next exercise, I'm going to show you both versions because they'll be a little bit different. Sitting in the chair, we're going to take our feet apart, back together. Apart, back together. It can be done both at the same time, or you can do alternating one like that. If you can do both, that would be great. Keep that back away from the chair, keep that back up nice and tall. So it's just out and in. If you're standing, you might want to hold on to the chair for this one. We're just lifting one leg straight out to the side, so it's like this. Good. Good. My sitting people still doing out and in. Good. Let's do 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, take a little rest. So we're going to do that again. So if you're sitting, you're going to be doing the same thing. Out and in, or just like that, okay? Standing, you're going to be doing the opposite leg. So now that leg just kicks out to the side. Here we go, out and in, out and in. Good, let that leg come away from your body, keeping your shoulders up nice and tall. Good. Keep the stomach muscles nice and tight. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Take a little rest with those legs. We have one more exercise. We're going to be doing this one standing. If you can't do the standing version, this is what I'm going to have you do. Just alternate your legs coming out straight like this, okay? So from the side, it looks like this. If you feel comfortable enough to stand, hold on to that chair or counter, something that won't move, preferably. And we're just going to come down to a squat and stand back up. Squat, stand back up. So you stick those hips out way far behind you, just like you're sitting into a chair and coming back up all the way, nice and tall. Down and lift. Down and lift. Good, let's do 2 more. Last one, and rest. Okay, last exercise. If you want to stay standing, and you can, and feel safe, just up on those toes. Lifting those heels up as high as you can. Okay, make sure you're not leaning forward into that chair like this. You want to stay straight up and down. Sitting. Same thing, just lifting those heels up as high as you can off that floor. Pushing with the calf muscle, nice and high. Good, keep going. So we're standing, just going straight up. Either way, keep going. Lift those heels as high as you can. Keep that back up tall. Good, let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Good. All right, have a seat in that chair if you're not already. We're going to take both hands behind our head and just let those elbows press back as far as you can, letting that chest open up. So from the side, we're up nice and tall. Good. We're going to take a big reach to one side. Good. Feel that nice long stretch. Good. Slowly bring it down. We're coming over to the other side. Hand is on that chair for support. Just tip over as far as you can. Keep those feet wide. Good. Slowly bring it up. Take both arms up to the ceiling. Stretch all the way up. Good. Look up to those hands. Then we're going to take both hands down to one foot and hold it over to one side. And back up tall. Down to the other. Good. I want you to take one foot. If you can, bring that ankle over the other knee. And cross it over and just let this knee fall out to the side. Good. Stay up nice and tall. Again, back is away from the chair. So you shouldn't be slumped back like this. Should be up nice and tall. Let that hip just open up to the side. If you can't quite get the leg all the way up, you can have it be down across your shin, as long as you keep that back straight. Okay, let's switch sides. Ankle comes up over the other knee, and just let that hip open up out to the side. Good. Taking one foot out in front of us with that knee straight. I want you to reach down to one side of the foot and then the other. Good. Keeping that knee straight, keeping that back straight. Just alternate side to side, stretching out that hamstring. Good. One more each side. And slowly bring it up. We're going to switch legs. Straighten that other leg out. Hands come out in front. Alternate side to side of that foot. Keeping that knee straight, that back stays straight. Good. One more each side. You guys are done. I hope you had a good workout. I hope it got you moving a little bit, lifted your spirits. Hope you have a great day and stay well.